Do subscribe to Ekeeda channel and press bell icon to get updates about latest engineering, HSC and IIT JEE main and advanced videos.
Hello friends, in the last lecture we have read limiting reagent and access reagent, and now we are going to do it with a numerical which is based on that concept. So let us do it and understand it very better. So this is a numerical which is based on analyzing what is the limiting reagent and what will be the access reagent. So let us understand the question that they have provided to us. So let us see that they have provided 10 gram of each hydrogen and nitrogen are allowed to react. So we have to mention what would be the limiting reagent and what would be the access reagent, and we have to find out the amount of ammonia that has been formed. So let us see that how can we analyze that which one is limiting reagent and which one is access reagent. So let us see. So the first thing that we have to do is we have to understand that what happens when nitrogen is reacted with hydrogen. So the first thing is we have to write the chemical reaction of this question that they have provided to us. So the first thing is the chemical reaction can be written as when nitrogen is reacted with hydrogen so as to produce ammonia. But in this thing we could easily say that the reaction is not being balanced, so we have to balance it. So what I am going to do, I am going to multiply this by 3 and I will multiply the number of moles of nitrogen by I will keep it the number of moles of nitrogen as it is, but in product side I will multiply it by 2. So if I see this thing, so I would see that if I do this thing, then I could see that the number of nitrogen atoms that is being present on left hand side is 2, by that of on the right hand side, that is on the reactant side, is 2. By that of the for hydrogen, it is 3 moles of hydrogen atoms, that is totally 6 atoms, 3 moles of hydrogen molecule, that means totally 6 atoms of hydrogen that are being involved on the reactant side. And then on the right hand side also 3 into 2, that is 6 atoms of hydrogen is being produced. So this is being now a very balanced reaction based on stoichiometry that we have did in earlier lecture. So now the thing is we have to realize that how many gram of the reactant is being used so as to get this ammonia as a product. So as I could see, there is only 1 mole of nitrogen that is being used, 3 moles of hydrogen that is being used, and we get 2 mole of ammonia, that is 2 mole of NH3. So if I convert this 1 mole of nitrogen gas, this all are being present in the gaseous state. So suppose if 1 mole of nitrogen gas has a value of 28, how? Because it is very easy to realize, that is 2, number of nitrogen is 2 and the atomic weight of nitrogen is 14. So which makes 28 gram of nitrogen that should react with 3 into, that is the number of atomic weight, that is atomic weight of hydrogen is 1, but there are 2 hydrogen atoms in a molecule. So basically 3 into 2, which makes 6 gram of hydrogen is being required to react with 28 gram of nitrogen so as to produce. And again the ammonia, in this case the nitrogen has 14, while that of the hydrogen has a value of 3 when it comes to molecular atomic weight. So therefore 14 plus 3, it is 17, and 17 multiplied by 2, because there are 2 moles, so I'll get a value as 34 gram. So therefore this is how 34 gram of the ammonia has been produced. This only happens if I have 1 mole of nitrogen, 3 mole of hydrogen and 2 mole of ammonia that I'll get. Or else I could say when I have 28 gram of nitrogen and I have 6 gram of hydrogen, so as, and then only I could produce 34 gram of that is ammonia. But what they have provided to us, they have provided to us is, that is 10 gram of nitrogen, while that of the hydrogen is also being provided as 10 gram. So in this case we have to analyze that which one would be the limiting reagent and which one would be the that is access reagent. So as in this case, as we could see that 28 gram is requiring 6 gram to get ammonia as a product, and in this case we don't know that how much product we will get. So I'll take it as X in this case, that X gram of ammonia is being produced. So if I would see that if 28 is reacting with 6 gram of hydrogen, and in this case the both have the gram or weight of the reactant as 10 and 10 for nitrogen and hydrogen. So I could easily say that in this case this 10 gram will be completely consumed, while this, in this case, this will be the excess reagent. How? Because as I know that 6 gram will require 28 gram to react, and in this case we have 10 gram already. So that is the case there where we could say that this H2, that is the hydrogen gas, is being present in excess, and this will completely react with the 10 gram of the nitrogen. So in this case we could easily analyze that which one is excess and which one would be the limiting reagent. So I could write in a format where it would be very much easy to understand that which one is excess and which one is the limiting reagent. So I could write it in this way that since 28 gram of nitrogen requires, that is 6 gram of hydrogen, while in this case but 10 gram of nitrogen will be consumed by 10 gram of hydrogen. Therefore, the limiting reagent is nothing but the nitrogen, while that of the excess reagent is nothing but the hydrogen. But we have to analyze that how many, because if 10 gram of nitrogen is being provided to us and 10 gram of hydrogen is also being provided to us, so among that 10 gram of hydrogen, how much is being reacted with the nitrogen? So that is the thing that we have to analyze, because in the question also they have said that mention the limiting and excess reagent. But the thing is we have to calculate that how much of the hydrogen is being reacted with 10 gram of nitrogen. So how can we do this thing? It is very much easy to understand. Suppose if 28 gram of nitrogen is being reacted with 6 gram of hydrogen. So therefore 10 gram of N2 will be reacting with X, or I could say that Y gram of hydrogen. Let us do in a writing format. So as I know that 20 gram of nitrogen is being consumed with that is 6 gram of hydrogen. So therefore if 10 gram of nitrogen is being reacted, then Y gram of H2 is being required. So I could write it as, I will do a cross multiplication. So Y will be here 6 into, that is 10 divided by this 20. So let us see what is the answer that we could get. So in this case what we have got is, we have got a value of 2.142, that is gram of H2. This much gram of H2 will be reacted with and it will consume the 10 gram of nitrogen. So therefore this much gram of hydrogen is being required to react with 10 gram of nitrogen. So among the 10 gram of hydrogen that they have provided to us, only 2.142 gram of hydrogen is being reacted. So therefore the amount of unreacted species of hydrogen will be, so therefore the amount of unreacted hydrogen will be, because 10 gram was the original value or the mass of hydrogen that was being provided to us, and among 10 gram only 2.142 gram is being reacted or is being consumed in the reaction. So therefore .85 gram of hydrogen is not being reacted.
So this indicates that still hydrogen is the one which is present in excess quantity and is not being reacted, means 7.85 gram is not being reacted, which makes the hydrogen as an excess reagent, while the 10 gram of nitrogen that is being totally consumed will be automatically stated as the limiting reagent. So this is how we have calculated, but the final question and the final answer is being yet to that is we have to find it out. So the thing is, they have provided us that is 10 gram of nitrogen will produce how many gram of ammonia. So it is very much easy to understand because as we know that the nitrogen that has been provided to us is 10 gram, while that of the ammonia, that is what we have to calculate. That means we have to calculate the value of x. So what we are going to do is we are going to cross multiply it. So therefore let me write it in this manner. That is, if that is 28 gram of nitrogen is been required to produce that is 34 gram of ammonia, therefore 10 gram of nitrogen will produce x gram of ammonia. So again, the thing that I am going to do is I am going to cross multiply, and it would be very much easy to analyze this thing. That is 34 multiplied by 10 divided by 28, and let us see what is the answer. The answer is that is 12.142 gram. So it indicates that basically if we take 10 gram of nitrogen, then 12.14 gram of ammonia, that is NH3, will be produced. If we take 10 gram of nitrogen. So this is how we have calculated that what will be the excess reagent, what would be the limiting reagent, and how many moles of or how many quantity of hydrogen is not being reacted, and eventually we have calculated that how many gram or how many mass of the ammonia will be produced during the overall reaction when 10 gram of nitrogen is being provided to us. So this kind of numerical is very now easy to solve. So I hope you are going to solve this kind of numerical in your home, and try to do more and more numericals for this, because this is a very important concept where you could understand and then you could score more in your exams. So thank you friends for watching this video. Share this video with your friends, and yes, don't forget to subscribe Ekeeda channel. Thank you so much.